Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to yet another round of Formula Sundays with the boys. It is Yapsinio and Dumato in the casting booth tonight, and we are in wet Monza, apparently.
Oh damn! It's wet Monza. That's definitely spicy.
That
Yeah.
is spicy.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to be here again.
Kingsman Haas has left the session. Well.
I see. It's nothing has changed since the last time I was here.
Yep, Marcelian is out as well. I assume they can reconnect, but yeah. We are in the Temple of Speed today, and ironically, one of the Ferrari is not even starting.
Oh no.
And Aris has DNF'd.
Ah, God. Aris, for one time, just qualify, please. But yeah, I finally also loaded into the game. Because I'm only spectating.
Interesting.
So, wet qualifying Monza. It will be interesting if we also have rain in the race.
Yeah, Jimsky just said end of quali will be dry, so...
Oh, so basically everything what we are seeing right now will probably have, like, no use at all.
Yes, basically that. Like, we can see the boys struggling on the Inters a little bit.
That's true.
But, yeah, we're gonna see.
Yeah, the drivers can use a little bit, can use it to get a bit more familiar with the track. Maybe if it will be wet in race, you can, use it as a training for the upcoming race. See how the car behaves under these conditions. Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly hope we are not seeing a wet race. A lot of Monza is just about DRS trains and going 4 wide into turns you shouldn't.
I like turn 1.
Or Ascari. I personally have very fond memories of that. With the driver on screen right now.
Oh lord.
It was not exclusively his fault, so...
I think we had like a lot of incidents in Ascari. I think every time when I was racing, every time when we were approaching that, I had someone in my mirror. I was just praying that he would try to pass me at any time, but not in Ascari.
Yeah.
To be honest, turn 1 and 2 is also pretty, yeah. It's the obvious spot for overtaking because it's the end of the longest straight on the track, but when you drive side by side through that, you know this track, this chicane wasn't built for 2 cars. To be honest, this chicane wasn't even built for 1 car.
Yeah, not for the modern cars, it's just way too narrow. Also, Kingsman, I think you should be able to try to spectate your own car and then take control. I'm not too sure. I think this is how it works. I am no expert, of course, in rejoining your car, because I'm usually not rejoining any car. Oh, Eric almost lost it into a wall there.
Ooh. I think, actually, if you just rejoin the session, it just gives you your car. I think you have to do it via the spectate mode if you weren't at the beginning of the session in the game.
I think, yeah, he dropped out before the session began, most likely.
Okay, but I have him on scoreboard, that's why I was... I think he might be, in quote, registered for the session.
Yeah.
As far as the game is concerned.
Yeah, it put you in spectator, but I think you can spectate your own car, and there should be an option to take control. I'm not too sure, but yeah.
Okay.
Eric is also in P1 right now, which is not a huge surprise, because he's the first one to complete a lap. And well, he's immediately beaten.
Oh, okay, it's the Mercedes again.
Yeah, Seagull's and Jimsky's time trial times are 4 thousandths apart.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think the Mercs are definitely the strongest power we have in Formula Sundays right now.
Yeah,
They choose each other very well.
yeah, yeah. They're really going for the team dominance, yeah. And I don't know. Kurtz is probably competitive here as well. I can remember that. I can sort of remember we had a tight poll including Kurtz at some point, but I'm not sure if that was here or on another Italian track. Oh, haha, stream announcement, yes. Yeah, I kinda had to cook food in the meantime, you know. Not that I have time to eat it now, but so, well, I don't know, you do what you can to provide.
Classic.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ferrari P1!
Oh my god, I was just about to say, should I actually cope for Ferrari here? I mean, this might be better for my mental health than coping for Ferrari in real life. And yeah, Ferrari takes P1, provisional pole position, but all attempts for pole position right now will be futile in the end as the track dries out with each lap.
Yep. I guess we're just like gonna see people trying to go out as late as possible. Kingsman saying, so I took control and it's bugged, not letting me leave pits. I guess you just disconnect from the session and reconnect again, right?
Yeah. I think that's the best thing to try.
As someone who has been hanging out with an IT guy for a little while, and as someone who's casting with an IT guy, rebooting it is always the first option.
Yes, have you tried turning the game on and off again? As the other way around.
Also, thank you, Aris. I was kind of not figuring out how to go from editor to mod view. But yeah. I don't know. We're through the first bit of quali, but I guess it won't matter in the end.
The interesting thing at the late stages of qualifying would be, I don't know if you remember the qualification in Monza that I think was 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
No one wanted to go first.
Yes.
The great Renault lockup master plan. I remember.
Yes. Oh yeah, that was back in the times where it was Renault and not Alpine.
Oh yeah, true. Honestly, I don't even get why. Like, when has the last Alpine like come out? I have a feeling like this is like a classic Renault brand, but they are not really producing cars anymore. No. Why is it a wise business decision to rebrand your F1 team from the product you're actually still selling to someone to something that only like people who are really into old Renault cars know of?
I mean, maybe they just want to try to hide the fact that it's a Renault because the car's shit. But no, I don't know. I think there are other Alpine branded racing teams out there, but I'm actually kind of talking out of my bottom.
I guess. Money talks, dude. But why is Alpine having money if they don't sell anything? Like, you can't tell me, like, Alpine does make more moolah than Renault does.
Yeah, that's a question. I don't really know what exactly Alpine is doing these days, except having a racing team. So I would need to do some research. So maybe this is like,
I mean,
completely fine.
At the same time, AlphaTauri still exists.
Oh yeah, but I think they are trying. They're actually thinking about to rebrand or at least relocate.
I think, yeah, like they either gonna put the Alpine factory, the AlphaTauri factory to the Red Bull one to profit from that, or they're just gonna sell the team because the team's too bad. Oh, Kingsman Haas retired. Very well. Rejoining has done wonders, I see. Okay, Jimsky's out on soft.
I am pretty sure that's too early.
It's not raining actively anymore. The track does look kinda wet though.
two things. Like first, I mean, he still has 8 minutes. I mean, if he doesn't kill his car, it's not a problem. And second, I'm not sure if the game simulates that the track should get drier as the more cars are running on it.
Fair.
I really wish that the game would simulate it, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, no. AI is just a train on wet conditions with dry tires. But yeah,
True.
like he's saying, marketing Alpine for Renault is like Audi for Volkswagen. But like in contrary to Alpine, people actually buy Audis.
Yeah,
No?
that's the thing. When I buy an Audi, I buy it for the Audi and not really for the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Also, I don't really buy a Volkswagen because Audi has an F1 team. I
True.
buy an Audi.
And like it does not make sense for Volkswagen really to have a sports car team, because all they do is sell cars for the normal person and not sports cars.
Actually, they're building rally cars.
Yeah, but rally
Yes,
cars
that's
is just
the
like
thing.
a Polo or Golf
Yes.
or
Yes,
something.
I mean, Volkswagen cars are actually good suited for rally cars, so it makes sense as El Pablo takes provisional pole.
I wonder if that's gonna stand.
Oh yeah, it stops the count. Never mind. Oh wait, yeah, now stops the count.
Oh, Kurt's a P1. We did not have that in a while. I think pole positions have been all Merc this season.
Could be, yeah. Could be actually.
I think it is. I said before that it was all Seagull, but I think that's wrong. But Seagull and Jimsky have been sharing every single pole. There are improvements coming through, but there's still 6 minutes, and the track is still gonna reasonably dry up during that time. I mean, we see how Marcellian kinda could not brake at all in these conditions on his Inters, so I wonder if they're already going horrible.
Oh, Yeast wrote that he had pole in Imola.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, dude, like, my memory doesn't even go, like, to the past week or something.
True. We should
And-
just restrict chat. So people don't realize that we actually have no idea what's going on.
Hey, Jimsky's calling him out. They said he won, but not pole.
Oh no. There's a fight.
Maybe I was correct. I think I might have been.
You know, we as commentators, we make the truth.
True, actually.
We as a media, so
Yeah, Yeast is no longer racing for FS, so... I mean...
who do you want to believe?
Yeah.
It's the
Right?
commentators on the outside.
Oh, man. Go take Marcellian out instead of bullying me. Well. I think Jimsky can't afford taking someone out. He's actually, like, not first anymore in the championship. Whoops,
Oh.
it's all Seagull.
It's all Seagull now.
Yep, Yellow on Sector 3 also. Is that Tame Tom? Yeah, that...
Yes, looks like.
I think he's run out of gas.
Then he should
Yep.
better step on the gas.
Yeah, he goes into the pits, he's stepping off the gas. I mean, it's still for 4:20 to go, so a reasonable amount of time for a little bit of a soft stint towards the end. I think it's still a little bit too early. You can probably stretch out the opportunities until a little bit later. But also a good opportunity to maybe get another lap in on the Inters. And hope that everyone is just griefing on softs in the end.
That's yeah. Now that you said it, I think it was Fronta who is leaving. Yeah, Fronta leaves the pits right now on Inters. I haven't really thought about this gamble that you actually aren't really sure on which tires you will run this last stint. I would say it still looks like Inters, but
It-
soft conditions can be still very wet.
I think, like, if you really make it perfectly so that you can start your lap in the very last few seconds, I think it's probably you're gonna get one soft lap that is better than the Inter laps, most likely. But yeah, I think like Con, for example, can't do that anymore already, because he needs like 1.5 minutes to go around the track twice, and then he needs to go through the pits theoretically as well. So he's just gonna bank on this Inter lap here. And yeah, let's see. I mean, Crackshot is on Inters, and so is Franta, both on outlaps.
Okay. Also, I think a lot of cars that are out right now were too early, because I think now is the window where you should try to get going on the outlap. Yeah, we see some activities in the pit lane right now.
Wait, is the DRS even allowed right now?
Oh yeah. Do you get a Do the drivers get a notification when DRS gets
I think
activated in
they
qualifying?
should. But also, like,
Do we get a notification?
this could be, like, massively unfair. Because that, like, DRS in Monza is probably, like, 2 seconds or something.
Oh yeah.
Can we tell Eric to go out on a hot lap? I mean, if you're just want to be objectively wrong, well, you can tell him to do it right now, but I think he's just gonna take another half a minute.
I think if you go out now...
Yeah, now is
it will
probably
be
fine.
Very, very close.
Yeah, I mean, you can just take a slow outlap, honestly.
That's true. But as far as it looks like, Eric will not make it.
Con P5.
Because everyone who's running out now will be too late.
Oh yeah, actually, might be true. Eric is I baited him. I said he's dumb if he goes out earlier, but actually...
No, I'm not... Kurtz is right now in turn 3, and I'm not sure if he can make it.
It's gonna be
Especially-
interesting. He's going slow here.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's in a hurry, honestly.
I mean, wait. If the yellow flag could go away for just 1 second, we could see how much time was left in the session.
Well, everyone is going slow now.
45
44.
seconds. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's probably enough for it's easily enough for Kurtzer to still go over the line.
Oh, but there's a traffic jam building up right now.
Who
everyone-
saw that
Oh my God.
ever in Monza? Never happened
yeah?
before. Seagull. I'm just on board with Seagull now.
Okay.
He's
Keep you informed about Kurtzer.
first in
Oh
traffic.
yeah, he will be. Yeah, he will be down.
Oh god. I kinda missed turn 1. Crackshot has also set a new fastest lap on Intis. And Seagull is struggling a little bit, honestly.
Looks like these soft tires might...
Oh,
be
Eric
right
did not go over the line. Eric's just behind Kurtze and he did not make it.
That is unfortunate. Yeah, I completely forgot about the opportunity that you don't really have to obey track limits in your outlap.
Let's
Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, in reality you have to, but we don't have a rule in Formula Sundays for it, right?
Not really, nah. It
Okay.
doesn't really matter, I guess. Marcelian has set himself
depends,
onto
yeah.
P1 on Intis. Let's see how... Yeah, Seagull's delta is 1 second down. Let's see if Kurtze can improve. Kurtze is down so far as well. It does look like the Intis were the quicker tire all the way to the end, and Kurtze is in the wall and in the mud.
No.
Crackshot, invalid lap. Is Kaginus still out? Kaginus is also still going. But yeah, this looks already way too slow. 22 seconds down.
Seagull didn't improve.
Nope.
at all.
Point
That's-
3. Jimsky though? Jimsky 0.5 up, but only into P9. I mean, it really was the thing that we said before, right? You just go on Intis and hope that everyone is griefing. And apparently they didn't grief, but the soft compound is just not quicker yet.
Indeed. And with that, we have Marcellion on pole position. We have Fabian Gaming in P4.
Yeah, the Ferrari. Let's go.
Go.
Marcellion on pole here. Big for the Tifosi.
Damn.
Marcel is going to win this. Oh.
Did we have Marcellion on pole ever? Is this his first pole position?
I think in the beginning of Season 10, he had a very strong run. That's where his, I think, sole race win to this point came from. And surely he had a pole there at some point. Not.
But Marcellion... Sorry.
Yeah, go.
Marcellion has the best position now to get this race win in Monza for Ferrari.
Yep.
And yeah, Jimsky and Seagull are very far behind, and all the other, let's say, what we normally would consider the favorites in the races are all over the grid.
Yeah, true. I mean, they are still mainly in the top 10, I'd say. Like, you'd be looking at probably like Crackshot, Tame Tom, Frante, Kurze. It's like the names that we usually see up in the top 5, and of course Marcellion himself. So yeah, P1 for the Ferrari here, followed by the Haas of Crackshot. Tame Tom on P3, followed by Fabian Gaming in the AlphaTauri. Best quality result for him, I think, in a while. Kurze, Frante, Eric following these guys, and then we have Con in P8. Jimsky and Kagin is completing the top 10. And, well, outside Seagull, Mr. Ipt, and no more time to look further down. It's gonna be interesting for sure. I've seen, like, people saying wet race start, but honestly, it does kinda look like it is dry on this little overview here, but I guess we're gonna see.
Looks dry for me too. So, do we get a clean start to turn 1 and 2, or are you thinking that ours is right again?
I don't know, man. I really don't want to see like a huge pile up in the early turns. It's like you're having 3 overtaking opportunities per lap. There is no need to go for the very first one. I hope formation lap is on, but I think it is. Yeah, there we go.
That looks like formation lap, or everyone is fault starting.
I've also read earlier in the Twitch chat that you can go on hards in the first lap and finish the race on hards.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean, this would be the obvious choice if we get a first lap safety car then.
Yep.
But when I see this white, is everyone going on? Let me check tires.
Most of them are mediums, yeah.
Kingsman.
And Kaginis.
Oh, and Kaginis, yes. So, honestly, it's. I hope we get a clean start, but Monza turn 1 and 2, also turn 3 kinda, is the most trickiest start on the calendar, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe you could say Monaco, but honestly, everyone expects that Monaco is like, don't overtake there, but we don't drive Monaco anyways.
Yeah, and there's a reason for that. Yeah.
But yeah, turn 1 and 2 is like, isn't really built to get with 2 cars through, and we will see how the drivers will handle that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the state of the racing line breaking point is, but if I remember
it's
correctly,
bad.
It was always too late.
Yeah, I think for Monza turn 1, the racing line indicates you should brake later than you ideally do.
Okay.
Which is probably because setup is not really, like, the racing line doesn't care about your setup, and if you have, like, less downforce, obviously you need to brake a little bit earlier, given that you're on Monza. You have no downforce at all.
Also, full car. The car's heavier, so you have to brake earlier, anyways. But yeah, we will see as the Ferrari and Haas put themselves on the front row of the grid.
Yeah, very nice parking job there by the Rari. Also a little bit of an aggressive positioning here towards the center already to potentially cover a Haas attack. But yeah, we're gonna see. We hear the lights going on. We don't see them. But they don't matter to us usually anyways, because the race start is slightly delayed. And here we go. A decent start by Marcian, I think, but the Haas gets away very well, and so does Tame Tom already in the middle of the two guys here. The Red Bull here slipstreaming behind the Ferrari, 3 wide into turn 1 potentially, and there is Marcian being hit, and there's a huge pileup. Everyone is just standing right in the middle, and
someone braked too late.
Oh god, and there's an Alpine into the wall. Cars, parts flying around there in the... Hey, look who we have here. Fabian Gaming.
God. Yep, I immediately noticed that Fabian got disadvantaged the most. I wanted to say a certain other word, but I restricted myself. And oh god, they're still going in the back.
Yeah, new severe collision with Fabian. Made sure he really is dead.
It's again Fabian! Oh no! My boy! He's already depressed enough.
So when you said, like, Marcian is in prime position to win this race, my thought was actually, I thought you were gonna say Marcian is in prime position to get rear-ended. And it turns out he was more rear-ended than he was winning the race.
Well, that is very unfortunate for Marcian, but you know who really profited from that? Crackshot.
I mean, yeah, he has a 3.5 second lead already. If anything, that's Tame Tom's fault. Okay, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I do not see, honestly, who exactly did what where.
Honestly, it's, I think someone probably was at fault, but there was so much happening. It wouldn't wonder me if there were like 5-6 cars who actually braked too late there.
Yeah.
And I guess someone will report that anyway, so this has to be digested.
I'm already looking forward, man.
Oh yeah.
Surely it was Eric, right? We did not have a proper Eric situation the entire season.
True, yeah. Honestly, I haven't talked bad about Eric in a while. So,
yeah.
Well, let's go.
Yeah,
no,
it's gotta be him.
No, honestly, so far the races I was casting with you, I don't know, Eric was like a...
Oh god. Fabian and Noof, I think, found each other again in turn 1.
Okay, at this point I'm really curious.
Oh, Franta has just spun out into the wall. Oh god.
Wait, how did he spun out
in the Parabolica, accelerating out of it, he just lost traction and just slid straight into the wall.
Oh yeah, and Franta really did one of the worst re-entries I've seen in a while.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know. I think it was actually Harvest who narrowly avoided him, or maybe it was Cherry. But yeah, right before that happened, I want to say that Red Bull is in a very good situation.
One of them is still.
One of them is still. And Eric Pablo is looking for a podium here.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 3 laps. I think we're not through this just yet, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot can still happen. Honestly, Marcian is also still in a way better position than...
Oh god, Crackshot has left the session. Is this the disconnect that's just gonna cost him the race, man?
what the
oh frick, this is not what I wanted to do. Let me try to get him back in here.
Do that. don't know what we're looking at. I think we're looking at Kingsman. Kingsman has a prime position right now to see at least a little bit of the fight that's going on for P5 right now. Having a joint DRS train going on in a battle for P4 now.
Yeah, Jimsky has just gone past Con, who broke reasonably early to stay just behind here. And Kurtzer has caught up all the way to Crackshot. I wonder if he's... Nah, he can't be back already. He's losing so much.
Yep, Kurtzer now in a prime position to take the lead, but yeah, of course, he needs to find the proper space to overtake, but yep, that should be easy for him, as Crackshot, unfortunately, isn't here to defend his first place. That is very unfortunate, but this can happen in virtual racing. You can have technical difficulties.
I guess. This also does frequently happen at a certain red team.
You always have to step my art with that, right?
Kinda have to. Yeah, no. Like, if there's a opportunity to shit talk Ferrari, I'm obligated to do so.
Well, also it looks like Eric Pablo might be able to get past Crackshot.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ideally in the slap.
I see him in the Twitch chat, by the way. Like, tell me if you need an invite, if you're back online again. And then I'll get you back in, as Jimsky has made a beautiful little move on Marceljan here.
Yes, Marceljan tried to defend himself there, but there was no... the power was no match to the might of the Mercedes.
And the AlphaTauri is up in the mix as well here. Marceljan is not trying to stick a wheel here up the inside. Gonna be in prime position for the overtake here. Actually, Seagull was trying to slip through as well. A little bit of action here in the middle ranks.
Yeah, Marceljan can't catch a break right now. He gets attacked left and right, loses one position after another, and he even did the smart move to not make the move against Cardenas, but this looks promising.
Yeah, we're going into Ascari with 3 cars. And Kaginas runs wide. I think that should be Seagull through as well. Crackshot is back again, which is very nice to see. Jimsky has made it all the way up to P3 right now.
Oh, great side-by-side racing here from Kaginas and Seagull, and also Con.
Yeah, Con is just behind here. DRS train is going again. This time it's Marceljan in the lead. Let's see if Seagull takes it. Ah, that is another rear end. Turn 1 has not been kind to Marceljan, really.
Oh, yeah. It was unfortunate, but all this fighting also really helps Aris, who is in the back and tries to catch up on this top field, as they are all fighting each other. And also, it looks like, I think it's Newf who's right behind that group.
Yep.
And is thinking to... Wait, there's also the... oh, it's Fabian!
Newf is lapped.
Oh! Con! No!
No! My boy! This was... Oh, man.
And it's a safety car. But is it full course?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think...
yes, I see the...
yellow dot, yeah.
Coming out.
Oh, it was looking so good!
Did I see a raindrop, or was this my imagination?
Well, usually I'm seeing raindrops before they even happen, and I don't see any yet.
Okay. Then that was just my imagination, but,
SMH, man.
Yeah. I mean, the place where he spun around, that's very tricky. That can happen.
Yeah.
Famous spinning curve.
I'm pretty sure I died there in F2.
Oh, wait a second. Kurtz and Aris. Kinda. I don't know if they just forgot, but they should have pitted here.
Honestly, I think it might be just rain later on, and they might gamble on staying out until the rain comes. No?
Could be. Could be.
I also get why Aris would do that. I don't get why Kurtzer would risk that, honestly.
Yes, for Kurtz it makes no sense, really, but for ours I agree. It makes totally sense that he does that.
Yeah, he gained like a lot of track positions. I mean, maybe they just bet on another safety car. But at the same time, they're still gonna lose positions. Terrible on tires, so can't go to the end on hards. Okay, that's also fair.
I mean, if it would rain during the later stages of the race, then everyone has to go in inters. Maybe, probably. But for that, it would need to rain quite early.
Kurtzer and Aris don't want Nuve and Fabian to unlap. Oh man.
Oh wait, there's no unlapping, right?
No.
I know that a lot of people are complaining about that, about the F1 Manager game.
Oh, is it there as well?
Yeah, there's also no unlap. I don't know if they updated it. I don't think they did, because I think it's probably not that easy of a fix to do.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean a fix? Like, you just implemented it wrong in the first place. That's not a fix. You need to do.
That's definitely a case you can
The
make.
game is developed by Michael Marcy. No lapped cars may overtake. I guess. It's a little bit of a wild climb. Oh, Marcy and Kaginis. Apparently swapped positions, but I did not see if they really did.
I think that really actually helped the... Yeah, I think everyone who was stuck in the back and is looking for race wins, podiums, like Jimsky, Crackshot, Seagull, Marcel Jan, but he will get killed in turn 1 anyway at some point.
I mean, Jimsky was already in P4. Like, he did not gain anything.
Before, but they are now able to close the gap to the front.
I guess, but it was only like 4 seconds anyways for them.
4 seconds? It's 4 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, true.
I mean, now Jimsky's right behind Eric Pablo. Monster is a good track to overtake. Everything that is unclear, do the Mercs, or does Jimsky has the pace to get past Eric?
Probably. Let's be real. The Mercs are dominant for a reason.
Yes, Jimsky and Seagull are probably the two strongest drivers in the field right now, but you know, maybe
safety car in this lap, dude. How? Yeah, I was about to say, how early do you want to tell that? Like, what? It's actually crazy.
How? Wait, who went into the pit there?
I don't know, the safety car. No, Nuve. Nuve went out of the way, apparently.
Oh my god, what am I witnessing here?
This actually gave Kurtzer a relatively easy restart, and Eric dives past Aris into turn 1 here. Let's go into the midfield. Actually, we should have... Yeah, there we go. Get the full shot.
Oh, Eric legged into the field. Oh my god, we have a giant fight for P2 here. And this helps Kurtzer massively. Oh, the Mercs touched!
And they touch!
And they touched Martin!
But they didn't DNF, so kinda whack. Is
yeah.
it lap 1, turn 1 by any chance? It's not as bad, really, as the field was a little bit more stretched out. But yeah.
Yes.
Aris on the inside of Eric.
Oh, Nuve retired. I see.
Yeah. And Eric comes out on top, and Jimsky flies through as well. And Seagull, I think, is gonna try to follow through too. Yeah, Aris kind of losing a lot of positions there. Okay, will we see any attacks here going? We have no DRS right now, so... Yep, But Crackshot is already side by side with Ares.
Ujimski goes for the dive!
Oh, it's not really a well.
Deep into turn 1.
Oh god. This was opposite of clean, honestly. Someone was rear-ending both Ares and Eric, I think.
Ah.
I don't quite know who hit Eric around, honestly. Maybe he just spun. Jimsky looked like he was going clean through there.
I think it wasn't Jimsky, but honestly I hadn't a good shot on it either, so... Could be anything. I guess we will see that in the review. Oh boy.
Well, well, well. Now we have Jimsky in P2 and with the advantage. Oh god. How did Crackshot not die? I mean, he lost his front wing end plate, but this dude is driving a tank.
Well, probably they went into the Lewis Hamilton school of car building.
Oh yeah, honestly, have you heard that?
It's not even. Wait, I think. Oh wait.
There's like new drama. Or,
Wait,
well, what not?
Wait.
I think Hamilton just sort of told his engineers how to build the car or something, but like in a very dumb way. And he's just getting memed for it. Like, the car needs more power and more downforce, and then, like,
Yep,
engineers,
I saw
why
the
didn't
road.
I think of this?
I think he also said after quite shortly after the race in Bahrain that Mercedes isn't listening to him when it comes to car development.
Yeah.
So
If you are just saying like, oh yeah, put more speed on the car. Yeah, thank you, sir. That's why you were knighted by the Queen. So smart.
I give him the benefit of the doubt and hope that he communicates more accurately to his race engineers.
I mean, I would like.
But, yeah.
Nobody cares how you communicate to your race engineers. It is important what you say to the public.
I mean, I guess, kinda.
Like, I can't check what he said to Jeff.
Yeah, it's true.
I only know that apparently, yeah. I don't know. It is so weird. I'm not into this drama that much, but I've seen bits of it and it was just pretty funny, honestly.
Oh well, it's to be fair, not to offend any Mercedes fans, but
But you suck.
It's sometimes a bit amusing how bad the Mercedes fans are suffering right now. Not that I want them to suffer, but you don't really know what suffering feels like yet.
Yeah, true.
It's only been like 3 years of non-Mercedes.
Two.
Actually, it's only 2 years of non-Mercedes dominance because they
And
had the fastest car.
like you could even say, wait, no. I mean, yeah, it's 2 years if you count this year.
Yes, true.
And this year has just, yeah, it has just started. Like, I don't know. They couldn't be Ferrari, they just couldn't be Ferrari fans.
Oh no. No one can. As Jimsky is... Okay.
Yeah, Kurt's into the pits, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think that's like... That's a Ferrari type of strategy we're seeing right here.
I think he knew that he could not defend at this point anymore and just pitted.
It's more like, why does he pit now when he didn't pit in the safety car?
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think maybe he forgot to do it that fast. I mean, when you're driving, there's a reason why we have strategists and race engineers in F1.
Fair.
So
Aris also.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you seen this?
Nope, not quite.
Kurt's more or less killed the Alfa Romeo in front of him when he was exiting the pits. But they're both fine and running again. Looked a bit amusing.
Yeah, but also interesting thing pointed out in the chat that Crackshot did not pit after throwing his car into the wall in Ascari.
Oh wait. So he's running without the end plate.
Yep. I mean,
Right? That's
yeah, depending on which side it is, it literally does almost not matter. I feel like the end plates only really hurt you in one direction of corners. And if he has lost the side, that does not matter for right-hand turns. Like, he's losing...
left side is the important side for right-hand turns, but
Yeah, I think he lost the right
sure.
side.
I think he lost the left. Wait, let me... It's the left that's missing.
Can we do Monaco on the new game? I want to do Monaco. We're not, like, okay, we could have a fun event at Monaco, but we're not putting Monaco on the regular calendar. It's just not happening. Meanwhile, yes. Franta and Eric are going at it.
Okay. Ooh. Definitely having a fight. I'm not sure if it would have been wise to go for that move in Franta's position. That was well driven by both of them. And we're seeing them now.
Solar saying AlphaTauri having a bad day so far. I mean, have you ever seen them having a good day? I don't know why Kaginas drives for them instead of Ferrari. This is just like free curse on yourself if you drive for AlphaTauri.
To be honest, I think after qualifying there was probably a lot of hopes that both of them had.
Nah.
For today.
Like, being a Fabian fan is what it feels like to be a Ferrari fan.
Yep, I can relate, Oh yeah, and when we were speaking about the pain of being a Ferrari fan, imagine how it feels to be a McLaren or Williams fan.
Oh yeah, I mean, Williams.
Okay, honestly, I'm so hyped about Williams this year.
Yeah, Williams is looking good, but I don't know, imagine if your last race winner was Pastor Maldonado.
Oh my god. Okay, honestly, this is legendary, they can't change this.
They can't change this, Albon, please don't win a race, ever.
Oh yeah, Elb can go to another team and, win championships there.
I was saying I doubt it, but honestly... he may have just been at Red Bull too early.
The thing is, I don't think Perez or Verstappen are leaving anytime soon.
Perez might. Kingsman here, going down the inside of Astral. When do we have next race, actually? Is it next week?
Next week.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
Next Sunday. We're going into...
Saudi Arabia. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually a banger track. Like, I hated it in the beginning and it has horrible human right implications, but the track is actually a banger.
Yeah, it's one of these races where I'm like, you know what, at least this is like, from a sports perspective, a cool track to drive.
Yeah. Aris has also just completely lifted to get DRS on the next straight on the Alfa Romeo.
Oh wow, so we're doing the Saudi Arabia straight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And well, he's going through... Oh, Tame Tom is losing positions. And Tame Tom has left the session. Not too sure what happened there. It looked like a little bit of a crash, honestly. And he's getting overtaken by Kurtz as well.
Maybe he spun his car or something and rage quit it? I don't know.
Tame Tom does not seem to do that.
Yeah, he seems to be more of the tame guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then I decided to not.
Well.
Also, Aris with a barely legal move on Astral. And Jimsky with the fastest lap. Merc dominance, back at it again.
Here we go.
Yeah, you can't have it in real F1, at least you have it in Formula Sundays.
You want from it, you read it, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
Merc dominance arrives.
Jimsky's just inevitable. Yeah, half the grid dies in turn 1.
Oh, yes.
Ah, well.
So, also, I'm a bit confused about Wine on mediums. Didn't he start it on mediums?
Who? Ryan?
Wyan. Yeah.
He might have actually. Oh, safety car.
Big for Wine. If
Ah,
he leaves it
Kiginis died.
now. I mean, at least he didn't had a good race to begin with that he could throw away.
True, to be honest.
So if someone has to die, if you have to choose a race where you have to die, I think this one would be a good.
Interesting question in the chat, actually. Who do you think is gonna win first? Because you cope for both, sorta.
Albon, Norris, or neither? Oh my god, saying neither of them wins the race would be pretty brutal.
Honestly, I don't see Albon winning a race yet.
I think I can see. Wait. Oh no, he got robbed of his first race win.
Wait, was it a win? Wasn't it just a podium?
You remember when he got killed by Hamilton?
Yeah, but wasn't this like for P3 2 times?
I think in Brazil he actually had the better tires. I think didn't Gasly won that race actually?
Yeah, I think he did.
No, Gasly. He won.
No, he got P2, right? No, Verstappen won that, no? It was Verstappen, Gasly, and then Sainz. Because Hamilton got a time penalty for killing Albon.
That could be, yes. But I have something in my head that this would be at least potentially a race win. And I think in Austria also, he had a good set of tires. I think in Austria everyone was like, Albon should have been more patient because he definitely had the pace to just overtook both Mercs.
Yeah.
Something. But yeah, still, also I have massive amounts of copiums for my more or less half national countryman, Albon. I still think Norris will win if raced first. Mostly because I kind of see him making a move to one of the big teams in the next years.
Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. Fun fact, Albon has never been in the lead of a race. I guess, but like many drivers have not been in the lead of a race, I guess.
Kagin says I'm silent. I can't put up my mic more further.
I already made you so loud that my ears are starting to bleed. So if that's not enough for you guys, like, yeah, just frick off.
I see.
Yes, but Albon was in Red Bull for a season. Wasn't he just for half a season? Did they swap mid-season, honestly?
No, he had actually 1.5 seasons.
Yeah.
They swapped mid-season and then he had the full season after that. And he wasn't, honestly, I have to admit that, he didn't really look that good. In both seasons, well, at least not as good as Paris is looking right now.
I mean, Paris is jetzt, like, all of them kind of looked bad next to Verstappen, which is, I guess, a fair assessment because Verstappen seems to be very speedy.
I think that's also the thing. Probably, or maybe everyone looked bad in that Red Bull because that Red Bull probably was also bad.
Yeah. I think this is like the first... Actually, no, last season they probably had the best car as well. But this one is the first where it's really uncontested. Like last season, I would say the Ferrari on certain circumstances was better, but then also they are Ferrari.
The thing that I still kinda don't get is you had that extremely dominant car with that Red Bull, and I still don't understand how Paris was not able to get that P2.
Yeah, true.
It wasn't even like he was unlucky. Because, well, Ferrari definitely wasn't lucky. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but the Ferrari wasn't that bad. Like, that's the thing.
That's true.
It's like, this season, it is, like, if Perez does not get P2 in the Drivers' Championship, I think he's just gone. Like, the Red Bull is just in such another league. At least for now.
Yeah, honestly, when you see the, when you look at the Red Bull, it's insane. It was so, it really was easy for Paris to get P2, but also for Verstappen to get P1, obviously. Also, we
Yeah,
getting the
we're
safety car
going
in.
again, yes. I was about to say that. I mean, real F1 I'm hyped for sure, but actually we're getting going again. Safety
Let's
car
go,
is still very
yes.
close. This is like one of the track that is infamous for the bug where the safety car slows you down if you go on the gas too early. And I think Chimsky is going again. Yep, ERS is engaged, and he did not get away very well. Marceljan is right there with him, and behind I think Eric is already past one of the other cars. Oh my god!
What was that?
And how is his car not broken? I mean, like, I don't know, Eric can do a lot, but I feel like this is the time where he finally receives another time penalty.
Oh, yes.
That was...
I mean,
Oh, and
I-
Aris DNF'd. Oh, god.
a lot of oh god.
Oh, Ryan
Mine also
Clash.
DNFs.
Oh,
Whew. Astral got a drive-through penalty for colliding with Fabian. Still driving.
yeah, I think Fabian was spun around and killed one of the McLarens potentially by just standing on track and not really doing much. Yeah, Eric was just Leroy Jenkinsing into that turn 1.
Yes, I think. What? Yeah, I don't really want to make any
Oh
verdicts
god!
for having.
Oh
God,
no!
what happened?
Kingsman Haas just completely lost it and sent it into. Oh, we're getting another
And
safety
that's
car.
a safety car. Nice refs. We can continue our F1 pod.
Oh, bro.
No, to continue talk about the race, it's I don't want to do any verdicts before I really saw the crash from different angles, but it really looked like that Eric Pablo was way too late
Yeah,
on the brakes.
it kind of looked like that.
Maybe he just wanted to get advantage from his soft tires
Yeah, I think that is legitimately what
And-
happened. Like, he knows
and overshot.
he's the only one on softs around him, and thinks he can brake a little bit later. But I think he even outbroke himself. If there were no other cars, he would not have made this turn.
Yes, that's one of the main issues here. Also, in turn 1 in Monza, it's very hard to really get past more than one car. It happens. Well, it was his first mistake this season. I give him that.
I guess.
It was a major and a pretty stupid one.
Yeah. But also, no reason to go that ham in the chat.
Yes, that's
I'm saying that now.
definitely. That's definitely a thing, guys.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Drive-through penalty speeding under safety car. How do you even do that?
Wait, how do you speed? Oh, there's a delta, right?
Oh, yeah. No one has caught the safety car yet.
Yes.
Well.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for Warren, who had a banger race until then. The ugly face of motorsport wheeled. We went car racing, I guess. And this happened.
Well, our newcomer here, Mr. Kozlovsky, is in P9 actually. It's a decent start. Actually, let's have a look at the time penalty. That's just the wrong button.
Oh yeah.
We have 5 seconds on both Martin Kozlowski and Kurtze, and 3 on Mr. It. Drive-through on Astral, kind of a yikes. And then Kingsman is there with the 3 seconds as well. Crackshot also 5 seconds. Gonna cost him big time in the end here. And Cherry...
This also kind of ends the race for Astral because he can't serve the drive-through on the safety car. And in 5 laps, he will probably nothing major happens. That
Mr. Martin
makes
has a
us,
lot of reports coming his way just from me. Okay.
Oh god.
I'm really looking forward to spend my entire Saturdays preparing 10 reports. I called it already. It's gonna be late reports this week again.
I see. Oh boy. Yeah, it seems like a very eventful race with a lot of potential for penalties so far. Well, happens.
Yeah.
At some point, of course, I asked myself, when will the driver field learn? Especially at tracks like Monza, it's not a secret that it's hard to overtake, that you really have to respect each other, and that you have to overtake with a good decision making.
Honestly, like, we did not have a race that was really bad in a while. Like, I know we had one with a lot of reports recently, but this was like very small incidents, really.
True. I think also to be fair to the drivers, I think most incidents are not really stupidity. Most incidents are probably driver errors. Which is, we're an amateur league, it's okay to do mistakes. So don't worry, you're not stupid, you're just all bad. No.
No, what?
No.
This might not always be a brain issue.
No, to be honest, we have one of the we have one of the best fields of Formula Sundays that we had.
Yes. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's like,
at least I feel like the quality gets better and better.
yeah, we had some stupid incidents, to be honest, every now and then, but yeah, I can't really ever get rid of that. It's been a while since we had a reportless race, honestly. And we had that in the past.
That's true.
It's possible, guys.
Yeah. I mean, probably that was because the skill gap between drivers was so far away.
Maybe.
People weren't really seeing each other for the whole race.
Yeah, our top field is kind of enjoyable.
Yes. That's what I mean. It's like the quality gets better and better.
I am very confused. Like, I only see the Discord icon on my second screen, and it went from 5 notification pings to 3. Do they go away if you delete a message?
I don't know, actually. Maybe?
I don't know. Actually, it doesn't matter. We are going
Yes.
into a restart here. Safety cars in the pits, and I think good restart by Jimsky here. He's gained at least enough to stay alive for turn 1, unless someone goes for a very reaching dive. And
Don't think so, because the field is very far stretched out. So he should get an incident less turn 1.
you say that, but there's a yellow flag somewhere.
Oh yeah, Kingsman and Astral are going at it. They had a bit of a tumble back there, but both fine. Touched a little bit, played a little bit of bumper cars.
Also,
yeah.
big for Jimsky, honestly, that we are not seeing much DRS anymore. DRS is gonna be active only for the last lap.
Oh yeah, that's true. Assuming that Jimsky has more pace than Marcian, this is actually also very big for his teammate Seagull. Because Marcian is probably dropping out of the DRS window until the last lap, but Seagull will stick right behind and just wait there until the right opportunities arise. Crackshot isn't really a danger.
Kurze.
No!
Kurze in the wall in Ascari. Not the first time he spun around here.
Kurze really is struggling this season.
Oh, the two, well, Jerry just got, like, yeah, he wanted to go into the pits and was overtaken in Parabolica by 2 cars on both sides. So yeah, kinda scary. Kingsman Haas on Tame Tom, and there's contact. Yeah, turn 1, I guess. Why does this game not have a black flag? I Ryan, like, come on. Like, we're gonna look at it, we've seen the incident, I know it's bad, but, like, the game just doesn't disqualify you for, like, a crash. And honestly, it would be incredibly bugged if it would do that. So that's just like a straight up call that is just...
True.
Nah.
First of all, yes. Do you really trust Codemasters coding
Yeah.
a black flag mechanic? Second, the game has a black flag mechanic.
Yes.
You
It
can
just
get
takes a lot.
And third, when was the last time a driver was disqualified from a race?
In real F1, actually. Honestly,
Yes.
that's an interesting question.
I think that is like
Oh, God.
extremely... Okay, on track disqualified, that's important to say. Because actually, must be Schumacher times or something.
Yeah, probably.
I remember there was a case where someone was disqualified. I think there's this one driver who DNF'd, did not finish, did not start,
Oh,
and
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
disqualified.
Yeah.
The same race.
He just kinda went there and drove without permission.
Yes, and because of that he was disqualified, and I think then his engine broke down.
Yeah. 2007 was the last on-track disqualification. Canada, wasn't that the 6 pit stop button win? Massa and Heidfeld.
Oh, that could be, yeah. Oh,
I
boy,
think that was a
that's
very
long
chaotic
ago.
race. Oh, Fabian just unlapped himself against Tame Tommy here.
Oh, let's go. He has 2 laps to get into the point.
Oh, that was 2011 Canada. Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, 2007 must have been Alonso in the McLaren still.
So, we're going into the last... oh, wait, no.
Sector
it's
3 yellow
lap.
flag, and
It's Martin!
yep, and Kurtzer goes through again.
Kurtzer goes through again. How is Kurtzer still in the points?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, kinda unfair.
Yeah, we can demote him later. Okay.
He has time penalties. Who
Yes,
knows
but
if he...
everyone else has also time
Yeah.
penalties. It's
Yeah,
futile. But Crackshot is probably dropping down behind Eric and Fronter.
Crackshot already said he's gonna appeal his time penalties, so I assume it is something that happened, like, while being crashed into or something. So,
Yeah, okay. 5 seconds, that's... I think
yeah,
this is-
unserved 5 seconds is what we can take away,
Okay. That
potentially.
Could be. Yep. Fair. Then he might keep P4.
Solar saying Astral pitting but the same tires and still has a time penalty. Yes, but he had a drive-through on top of his time penalties, so that's what he served just now. Oh, and Eric spun out in Ascari. He's gonna lose a couple of positions as well here. Reversing towards...
He is lucky.
Kingsman Haas is coming, and he's going through.
He's going through.
And in the meantime, Jimsky, Seagull, and Marcelian have finished the race. Crackshot following through is gonna lose 1 position for now. And then actually, yeah, I mean, Crackshot with a good recovery after his disconnect earlier.
Kingsman also, he didn't even qualify.
Oh yeah, true,
And
actually.
Kingsman is like an unfamiliar face at far ahead, right?
I think he did not quite get it together so far. So a P6 or 7 would be definitely big for him. Which I assume is gonna be a P6 because likely Eric Pablo is gonna lose a bunch of positions.
Yes. If this crash was his fault, then yeah, he's looking for probably 2, maybe even 3 penalty points.
We'll see.
Maybe even more under the new regulations.
Ah.
I forgot that we have new regulations.
Zuckerbrot und Peitsche.
Actually, I forgot the English name for it. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that's not bread and games.
Nah.
Ah.
I don't know it neither, honestly.
Carrot and stick.
Carrot and stick. Oh yeah, I think it might be that.
I know. I think carrot and stick is more like referring to something else. Oh damn. Maybe it's only a German thing, but
It was a German
Zuckerbrot
thing.
und Peitsche.
Yes. Like the guy who said it was German. So.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. We are back from our Weimar Republic references into Formula Sunday's podium here. Jimsky on top is actually huge for the championship. Seagull is
True.
like at 20-ish points in the lead, or was until now. And Jimsky's gonna gain a solid, I think, with fastest lap, 8 points on that. So it's slowly creeping back up.
Even.
Wait.
11, I mean.
Oh, yes,
11
true,
was fastest
11.
lap.
It is 11, yes. Damn, the difference between P1 and P3 is actually huge.
Yes, it is. But damn, the Mercs still prevailed, despite failing the qualifying.
Yeah, all the chaos there. Jimsky from P9 to P1 and Seagull from P11 to P3. Marcian at least stays somewhere up on the top. French and the Red Bull currently P4, ahead of Crackshot and Eric. Second Haas there, Kingsman Haas in P7, Tame Tom Kurze and Martin Kozlowski complete at the top 10. And then we have Cherry, Mr. It and Astral in the Alpines and Fabian as the actual last finisher before we come to the Fallen and the Astons, McLaren and Kaginas in the second AlphaTauri. Yeah, it's been a chaotic race. I'm not looking forward to the report channel or the report discussion channel or anything involved with the reports for this race. But yeah, I guess the entertaining factor was at least given for you guys a little bit. Yeah. Well,
I was definitely entertained.
Yeah, I can't say I wasn't.
But I'm always.
Always entertained. Yeah, by Formula Sundays, honestly, how can you not be? Next week, we will be in China. We will be Bing chilling. And I don't know yet if it's gonna be you or Herbie in the casting booth, but I guess you'll find out soon enough. And
Yes.
yeah, for all of you watching, see you next week, or see you on Rocket Sundays maybe. And yeah, enjoy your nights. Goodbye.